What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan, aka Wolf Domination, my rapper name. Check me out on any kind of platform.
Just tell the people about your video which blew up.
The video that blew up. Yeah. All right, so I asked the guy how to get a one night stand, and he says, well, he basically, like, in short, just passes out his business card and says, "You don't need a one night stand. You need Jesus, bro." How does a man get a one night stand?
Repent and believe the gospel. You don't need no one night stand. You need Jesus, man.
Fair enough.
Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life.
Tonight, God calls you to be saved. Be reconciled.
When he says repent and believe in the gospel.
Yeah.
And he passed me the card over the mic. You don't need a one night stand. You need Jesus, man. And then everyone else behind. Yeah. And so that blew up. That's easily over 10 million views on one platform. It got 10 million views. It got like a couple million on the actual Fitness Virgins, and then on the Instagram page, and like 150,000 on the YouTube. So like cumulatively, like well over 10 million views.
So what are your views on one night stands? Are you still looking for one night stands?
To tell you the truth, I was never really okay, I take that back. In the beginning, I wanted one night stands. In the beginning, I wanted one night stands, man. Yeah, it's interesting, man. Like, okay, I'd be lying if I said that there isn't a part of me that has a little novelty, because there is. All right. But when you do it for a while, you just get tired of it. You get tired of it because it's empty. Like, what you want more than sex is you want intimacy. You want a real connection, right? So that goes past sex. Now the question there's a bit of a fork in the road, because really, I mean, you want intimacy more than one night stands, although one night stands can be temporarily fun. So then you got to pick, like, well, do you want to do one night stands, or do you want to go down the path of intimacy? Because intimacy requires commitment.
So my next question to you is, do you think men are starved of intimacy and try to get it through sex, which explains the current hookup culture?
Yeah, definitely. Well, the hookup culture places a very high expectation for mating, because you have so many options, right? So for men, it's a woman falls for you and she starts kind of driving you crazy because she has all these expectations. Like, she wants you to, like, spend more time with her, don't go out with your friends much, that kind of stuff. And then a guy who is abundant, he just cuts them off. And so that's essentially where it ends. And then I think on her side, it's, I put myself out for this guy, but, like, damn, I can't find the right guy. I want to find a guy who's going to commit. What the hell's going on? And so both sides are looking for intimacy. Both sides look at intimacy. Guys want to look for intimacy in the hookup culture. Women want to look for intimacy in the hookup culture. But the problem is there's so many choices, and people also just want to go party and have fun, right? Even though that's your core desire as human beings, be intimate. A lot of people go to parties and they have fun, and like, when you're there, you're not serious, right? So it's like, if you're gonna make intimacy work, you have to commit. You have to actually, like, take things serious, or you just become a hookup, and then it's soulless. So it's like it's take a pick, right? People want intimacy, but they don't want to do the work. They don't want to put in the work to get it.
So a lot of women want 666, meaning 6-pack, 6 figures, and 6 foot.
Yeah.
With the average American guy is overweight, right? He makes $50K, and he's 5'9". What hope does an average guy have to bag a decently looking woman?
Man, so with that one, again, people have a high expectation about what they want with a partner. It's not like the baby boomer generation where you didn't have the internet and you could fall in love with your next door neighbor or your high school sweetheart, or a social circle would do it justice, right? It's like nowadays, I mean, I think most people who are married meet in a social circle still, but a lot of people who meet through a social circle doesn't do the justice that it used to do before. And this is just my speculation because of the internet, social media, and just all the people you can come across, all these dating apps, all that stuff. It's just, how do you take anything serious? Okay, so for the 666, a lot of people say that women are naturally hypergamous and that they're gonna go for the guy at the top, like the top 5%, 1%, whatever. I personally disagree with this. I don't think most women are hypergamous, at least enough for it to really matter. I think what's going on is there's always a catch-22. So, like, for one, people just don't want to. For one, it's hard for a guy to commit. Actually, I think women can commit very easy. But for one, I got to think about this, bro. I got to think about this. It just seems like there's always something there. There's always some kind of roadblock there. I'm not going to say it's hypergamy, money, being poor, whatever. There's just some kind of roadblock. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, some girl has trauma from her last relationship. Some girl has trauma from her last relationship, so she can't take that guy seriously. If she didn't have the baggage, she could take the guy seriously. The guy has baggage, he can't take it seriously. They love each other, but they're in two different states. They love each other, but they went down two career paths. They met in high school, but they had to go off to different colleges. Or they met after school, and one of them got a promotion, so they moved to another state because it was like such a good opportunity. And so it's just crap like that. You know what I mean? It's just crap like that. That's it. I think that's mainly what it is. That's mainly what I think. It's kind of a myth to say that all the women are gonna be hypergamous. It's more just there's life problems.
If you could give some dating advice to men, what would you give?
Build a social circle. I wouldn't go for dating apps that much. Even cold approach, just for the sake of getting a number, is not the best. In fact, like I know when you go out to clubs and you get numbers, they don't mean a whole lot. All that matters in terms of hooking up is that you close that night, because the number is pretty much a flake. Once you get it, you just got to close that night. But that's just for hooking up. So if you want an actual meaningful relationship, you got to have a social circle. You got to build a social circle. So I would abandon the club scene altogether for this, and I would meet, I don't know, your coworkers, people at school. There's all kinds of. I mean, the online meetup seems like it's a little bit forced. I think it's better if it's just natural. If you can get it in a friend group, that's the best. That's the advice.
Cool.